Alright, you better Aca-believe it. I went to this movie and I wasn't forced. I actually wanted to go. Pitch Perfect. A musical, which we don't have very many of. And like many musicals, this is also a comedy. So, there you go. The main theme of this movie, though, is acapella. So, throwing aside most of what you're used to in musicals, because this is a different kind of type of music. So for those of you who don't know what exactly acapella is, it's just basically the music is only done through the mouth. So beats, rhythms, and so forth are noises that you make with your mouth. It's a little bit different than regular style musicals. And overall, I do have to say, I feel like it played out a lot differently than most musicals. This movie doesn't, for the most part, follow the same theme. Like even Rockabye just kind of added itself to the contemporary use of musical. This is a little bit different. So let's get pitch slapped, because our cast here isn't your run-of-the-mill musical stars, because for the most part, none of them actually have any kind of musical background. Brittany Snow aside, because she technically does have a musical background. Thing is, though, they give her an excuse to not be really good in this movie, so they kind of handicap their best singer. And they do it for a good reason, because the other ones can't actually sing, surprisingly. Alright, so I'll go off on some of the actresses, because for the most part I only know some of them. Anna Kendrick, she's our main star, and I think she did a really good job. She surprised me, because I didn't think she could sing, though there's a reason that builds itself, and she learns herself how to sing. She'd rather be a DJ. She's really good at mixing music, and that adds itself to this movie in a different dynamic. Our co-star for her, Fat Amy, is also surprises me. She does actually sing. She has a really cocky attitude, and she thinks she's the best at everything. In this movie, she adds most of the comedy, but she does back it up with some singing talent. Brittany Snow is handicapped for the most part on her singing capabilities, but not to mention that she still is singing. She does sing in this movie, so you do get to hear her sing, so don't worry. So I can actually go on for a little bit longer, go on with the rest of the cast characters, but I'm going to stop here, as well, for the most part, don't really remember most of their names, but thing is, I'd rather go off on other things and not take up all your time. Thing is, about these cast and characters, is that they play up their stereotypes really well. I think what might have just happened was they were given a stereotype and they just ran with it. And they don't try to add any unnecessary complications to their backstories and whatnot. Alright, so I said it was a comedy, and yes, there is comedic pieces in this, but don't hold yourself to it being a comedy. It plays itself as a musical first, and then adds some comedy to it as well. That said, it still is a comedy, so you are still expecting some laughs, and you do get them. And they do break up the dramatic scene. And the idea, the story, I'm not going to give anything away by saying this, is regionals, the Glee kind of idea. They just build it up, go to the next level, build it up, and that's basically it. So the story's not complex, the backstories of characters, not complex. You're just focusing on the music, and I think they did a good job with it. So you actually see the other guys, and you see some other competitions, and you see some other songs in that sense. So it's not centrally focused on that one competing team and their arch nemesis. One last thing I wanted to point out, let's be honest, Brittany Snow pulls off a ginger really well. On to rating. Gonna give this one a 3 out of 5. Excuse me's. We out.